Hello, third graders. Mrs. Steinley here, and I'm going to talk with you today about another form of figurative language called a simile. So to do that, you will need your doodle notes. You'll need to open your booklet to page 10, which looks like, it says simile at the top, and it has a 10 way down there in the corner. It kind of got cut off. So we're going to do similes. You'll need this and a pencil. So if you need to go grab those, do that first and pause your video and then come on back. I'm going to flip the camera so I can show you how to fill this in. Okay, here we go. So a simile, there's some examples here. As happy as a clown, they're like two peas in a pod, or cute as a puppy. You may have heard sayings like that before. Well, those are called similes. So let's write the definition of a simile here so we know what we're talking about here. This is a direct comparison of two things using the words like or as. Okay, got mine written. If you don't have yours written yet, you can pause or keep writing while I'm talking. So a direct comparison, those are important words there. So comparison meaning you're comparing two things. A direct comparison, you're comparing them directly. So if somebody is really, really happy, you might say they're as happy as a clown. Do you see our word as there? They have to have the word like or as in them. So we're comparing two things. We're comparing the person, because he's so happy, the level of happiness, to a clown. Next one has the word like in it. Remember, it's a direct comparison of two things using the word like or as. So they're like two peas in a pod. You usually say that when two people are, they get together or get along really well, or they hang out together a lot. They're like two peas in a pod. They're very similar. So like two peas in a pod. The next one is using the word as, cute as a puppy. So what you're saying is a person or another thing is as cute as a puppy, comparing it to a puppy in its level of cuteness. So after you get the definition written, we're going to write a couple of more examples here. You might stop and think. Maybe you can think of your own examples to write there. So if you'd like to pause and write your own examples, you can. Otherwise, you can write my examples. So let's start with a grandma. Grandmas are always so nice. So you could say something like, my grandma is as sweet as sugar. My grandma is as sweet as sugar. So where we have our word as there, actually we have it twice. She's sweet as sugar. Grandma is as sweet as sugar. Let's do another one. Let's do something about a brother. Sometimes brothers can get a little angry. You know how siblings are. You could say, okay, so my brother got really angry about something and said, my brother is fierce like a lion. Okay, so fierce like a lion. My brother is fierce like a lion. Comparing your brother's fierceness to a lion. This compares your grandma's sweetness to sugar. Maybe you can think of some others before you move on. So the next step in this Nearpod will be to practice some simile activities. I hope you enjoy them.